thinking about this time of year. It's where are we at? Already in the middle of March, right?
Yes.
Well, I guess it was just daylight savings time, so that obviously had to give up an extra hour of sleep last night, unfortunately. But if think about it on the bright side. Think about it on the bright side. The fact that it is midway through March, usually that means that we've already experienced or seen the worst of winter already. Amen. That should get you happy in and of itself. That the worst is over. Amen. And I'm not a meteorologist, so if it snows 12 inches tomorrow, don't blame me. God didn't tell me to say that, but I'm just by faith stepping out there and saying that the worst is already over. Amen. If you think about it, though, not only is this season does it not only signify the end of a season, it also signifies, and this is for a select few of us might understand or appreciate this fact, it also signifies the beginning, in just a few days, of a very significant sporting event.
Oh my.
Think about that for a second. Think about that, mull that over for a second. Yes, for those of you who are like myself, somewhat of a sports fanatic, the next few weeks will be a very exciting time of year because it just happens to be something that we like to call March Madness. For those of you who are maybe not so well acquainted with this time of year, maybe you've spent the past few years living in a cave without Wi-Fi or running water, but other than that, you should have by now heard of this time. One of the things, though, that as I think about, I watch a lot of NCAA games. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna find a way to do it if I have to take my laptop to work with me this year. But anyways, don't tell my boss. But other than that. One of the most exciting or the most interesting things about this time of year is what they call an upset. Y'all know what I'm talking about? An upset, right? Okay? That's what makes March Madness so maddening. It's just, if you can pull your hair out, if the team that you're rooting for, who is, ranked higher than the team that they're playing, that they're supposed to beat by 20 points, they end up losing the game. And it's called an upset, and you are upset because your team got upset. How do you pull off an upset? How do you pull off an upset? Why would I need to pull off an upset in the game of life? Why would I need to pull off an upset in the game of life? Well, I would submit to you on today that as people of God, as children of God, as people who are called according to the purposes and plans of God, that Jesus, when he came to earth, when he became flesh,